Welcome back, subscribers. Here we are on our way to our final destination up in Lake Michigamme again for our 2025 trip. This trip was one of the most special ones to me because I was finally able, my kids are old enough to finally be able to come on this trip and not be a passenger, but actually ride themselves and experience what it is to ride around in the UP. So definitely this was very important to me, and once again the UP didn't fail, and my kids were just mesmerized by everything that they saw and did and experienced out here. It was just a wonderful time.
Benjamin gets his own room. This is my room. Here's Benjamin's room. And Dad gets the big room on the other side.
Yeah, here we are just walking around.
Going into the shop.
Here's Dad's temple. So we got up there late afternoon and decided, what the heck, let's unpack the machines and let's just head out for a little ride tonight and see what happens. I will say they did not want to wait any longer. They just both wanted just to get on the machine and just go. We're like, hey, we gotta pack up some stuff. We gotta get ready just in case things happen. And we had most of it ready to go. Most of our gear was already packed, but we still needed to stop and get some gas down the street at the local convenience store. After that, it was just hop on the trails and start making our way around and letting them enjoy riding around in the UP. If anybody's curious where we started off at, we did rent an Airbnb in Lake Michigamme, Bella Lago. The owners are wonderful people. I'd recommend staying here to anybody. Everything's nice and clean, very close to the trails, and yeah, that was our base point from there, and we spread out from that place. Thought I took a picture of it. Maybe I just didn't download it yet or whatever. But Benjamin was just beside himself, excited to see his first bit of bear poop. He was certain that he was going to see a bear. I was hoping to see a bear too. This trip we did not, but Benjamin was very excited to see some bear poop. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the machines that we're all on. Victoria is on it's a 2002 Kodiak 400. That machine, we put that thing through so much mud and water at ATV parks. I absolutely love that machine. It just does not know how to stop. It just goes through anything. It's very comfortable. always had good luck with Yamahas. Benjamin's, his is a 2002, I believe, it's 2002 Polaris 325 Magnum. Upgraded him to a full-size machine this year as he's grown quite a bit. And it was quite well. I myself am on a 2016 Yamaha Kodiak 700, and my dad is on a 2023 Yamaha Grizzly 700. Even though on our 2024 trip, we stayed at the same place and we were kind of riding through some of the same areas that we had done last season, but there were so many natural wonders and some man-made structures in this part of the UP that I really wanted to show my kids. So we ended up just coming back to the same area. We did travel through some different trails than we did before, and we made our way as far east as possible. Got within a mile or two of Marquette, and we needed to turn around because it was going to start getting pretty late. But wanted them to see the Huron River mouth and Lake Superior. Wanted them to see Rock Cut. There is just so many beautiful things in this central part of the UP. We just thought that this would be a great place for them to go on their very first trip. Here we are just west of Lake Michigamme, and we stopped at this bridge and found a little hiking trail. What's amazing is that Benjamin is some kind of frog whisperer. Anywhere we go, he just happens to find toads and frogs along the way. I don't even know how he spots some of these things. They blend in with the ground so well, and they're covered up by things. He just finds them. I don't know how he does it, but he just finds them. So here we are, just hiking up this one trail. I will say this: trying to do this in motocross boots that was not fun. No traction, slipped all over the place on the rocks. So I would not recommend anybody trying to do that in motocross boots. And if you remember what I said earlier about frogs, anytime we found standing water on the trail, we had to stop, and he would just find so many frogs. He would have been happy just doing this all day rather than seeing all the other cool things we did. He's just like a frog whisperer or something. We've had ATVs for a while, and so have my kids had them for quite a while. But our first big trip was back in 2020. We started off in Gillette, Wisconsin, and overlanded our way all the way up to Copper Harbor, Upper Peninsula, and that took 5 days to get there and back. And I said to myself, I can't wait for my kids, all of them, to get old enough where they can come and join us on these trips here. So this was so special to me. I was there with my dad, there with my son, there with one of my daughters. It was just an amazing experience, a long time coming, and it couldn't have been any better. It was absolutely perfect. nice little evening ride. We're only out there for a couple hours. We made our way back to Lake Michigamme, and they just wanted to go and play on the beach for a bit. Great way to end the evening.